Jean, Nevada is a particularly interesting town. It is a town with zero populations, zero grocery stores, and zero schools. But at one time, Jean, Nevada was a destination all unto its own, with 2 hotels boasting 1,100 rooms with restaurants inside, pools, and all the amenities. But today, Jean, Nevada is nothing more than a ghost town, boasting the world's largest gas station and a prison. And that's pretty much about it. Now, the only evidence of the hotels that were in Jean, Nevada is, I would basically call this the ruins of the former Terrible's Hotel and Casino. Now, back in the day, I used to stop and visit here at Terrible's. Back then, it was called Gold Strike, and I always made a trip to the Wheel of Fortune slot machine, where I did pretty good when I would play. It really was a lot nicer than stopping in Prim and dealing with all sorts of people and traffic. But this property had like a cool Old West theme to it, and then later on, they turned it into a car museum where they had really weird movie cars, like I think the Back to the Future car and some of the cars from the Fast and the Furious, but it was dying even before the pandemic. It was just a slow, long, and painful death. The final blow for Terrible's came with the closing of all non-essential businesses during the coronavirus pandemic. And when it closed, like many other hotels, many other properties, and many other businesses in Nevada and across the country, this one never reopened again. Now, the owners of Terrible's decided to tear the property down and actually build warehousing and industrial buildings out here. And it got as far as tearing down the casino level in 2023, and that's where they stopped. So now Terrible's is kind of in this demolition purgatory, kind of sitting in between them tearing down the main casino floor and loading up this tower and imploding it. Now, while I was out here, I had some heavy consideration of actually hopping over the barrier and walking through the building and making a video inside, but going through other videos and other pictures of this property and stories, there is a ton of black mold in here. So naturally, I would consider going through it, but I would need the proper mask and gloves and glasses because, basically I don't want to die. I know, small things, right? If you have any memorable stories about Terrible's, Gold Strike, or whatever name this property was when you visited, please leave them in the comments. I would love to read your stories. And if you're not following The Random Abyss, then what are you doing? Please click like, share, and subscribe. We're available on all major social media platforms. And you can catch The Random Abyss at our very own website, www.therandomabyss.net.